Shall we play a game?
Hello. Is it running? Are we going? Are we up? Are we up? Hi. Here I am again. I'm back at it. Just figured I'd drop in once in a while and review my progress and what I've learned and stuff about this game, Rise of Castles. Got my first ass spanking this morning. Some of the larger alliances or whatever are doing their whole warring thing, and they're feeding off the bottom for replenishment and whatnot, so it is what it is. But anyway, let's what happened here? I know what I did. It's not ready yet. Bam, so let's play. A little loud and the sound's already buggy. I don't know what's going on with that. Alright. First thing I gotta do since I just entered the castle is look for these assholes. Pardon my vernacular. Oh, let's help our friends here in the Alliance. Always help. Always help. Never turn down a chance to help. Because helping is participating. And participating gets you points and boosts your alliance scores and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why aren't you going after him? There you go. So you gotta send your dragon after all these marauders in the city. Every time you leave the city, if you go out into the world map, it's crazy. Every time you come back, these guys are here. You gotta really make sure to keep these guys out, because they siphon resources, man. They're thieves. They are thieves. Alright. Oh, there's another one I missed. So I think since the last time I played, I've expanded my castle enormously. I have made it to castle level 15. At which point, if you haven't already maxed out your expansion of land, these little unlock spots all around, if you haven't maxed that out before you get to 15, you should. But once you get to 15 and it's maxed out, 15 goes all the way around the entire limit for the next unlocking round. Like, it was a full expansion, like full cube expansion all the way around. Collect my gold. And so since my last stream, I have done that. And I have totally rearranged my infrastructure, how things go, and I have a tip I figured out. These farms, I think I mentioned before, they work in conjunction with the water wheels. And before this configuration, I had a road down, oh, the camera's probably going this way, down the whole length, following like parallel with the river on one side of these water wheels, and then the farms on the other side of the road. And the farms on the other side of the road were not getting boosted by the water wheels, and I noticed it because I noticed half of my farms were glowing. You see this golden glow? Pretty wild, huh? So I had to reformat it and stretch them out and put a gap in between because they also need road coverage. I needed to be able to put the farms right next to the water wheel and still have road coverage to everything. So this is how I ended up being like the most efficient, packed in. And you see every single one of them is glowing now. So they are running at 100%. Which I was quite proud of myself when I figured that out. I was just scrolling around looking for bad guys, and I'm like, why do some of those glow? What the hell does it mean when they glow? I thought it was like they do that when it produces, but when it produces, you get a number and a picture or whatever, a thumbnail of food popping up into the air like that. So I'm like, but why are some of them glowing and some of them not? And I started looking at it, and I started moving things around, and I realized what I had done. The road made the farm too far away from the water wheel to get boosted. So you can't have, because I had a road in between all of them. Because that was the easy fix to connect everything as one straight line, a whole road down a straight line like I have in the backside, which takes care of that whole back row. But then the front row, I can't do that because then the water wheels themselves have no road coverage. The farms would be fine, but those water wheels need road coverage too. So, given the parameters, these ones in the middle that don't have road coverage on the outer edge, I had to space them out and put roads all the way up to the river to match, to keep them all happy. And when they're not happy, I'll show you what happens. Bing. He not happy. He has no road coverage. He don't work no more. So, make sure you don't have any of those. But also make sure your farms are glowing. Make sure you got it all set up just right. Even just one or two of them out of place, not close enough to one of these water wheels. The little blue, when you move them, watch. When you go to move one, or when you go to place one, you see the blue squares around there? You gotta fit a farm there. And that makes it work. And because the road was in between them for a while, I had one like this far away with I figured only being on 2 blocks would be good enough, but it wasn't. It has to be on all 4 squares to make it glow. So I learned something today. Because I thought I had it down. I had it figured out. They were sitting on blue blocks. They were fine, but no, they had to be on all 4 blocks. Anyway. And then, what else did I do? Oh, besides putting all my storage in like a industrial zone type format back here, I just recently moved all my charcoal guys, because those ones, they require transport. Like so. I leave a lot of them in the red because I've got plenty of charcoal right now, and I don't need them cranking and stealing all my wood. So I'm just going to demonstrate by using this level 1 right here, because he won't take too much wood. When I go to transport to fill him back up, 20 seconds, 21 seconds, because there they are. They got to go to the wood storage over here, which I'm still deciding whether or not I want to make that a quicker route or not. If I want to put the wood storage in between so they hit the wood first instead of having to backtrack. But they still got to go back anyway when they're finished. But if I save the backtrack on the route to completing the mission, I shave some time off of that too. But I did that. I moved them over there because there's my workers' huts. And that matters. It's like when you're hunting for the lamb, if there's one right there, it just takes them a few seconds to get there. But if you have one way over here, it takes a while. So that guy's going to take a minute and change to get there. Let's see, this one's closer. That one's only going to take 20 seconds because they're right over here. See, those guys are going to go get that one. And we got this other one that's got to cross the river and everything. They got to go all through the city. Here they go. Let's follow them. They got to go all the way to the pier. So now they're in the pier and they come out the other side. Here they come. Thankfully they don't need a road to get through. That's why I haven't built over here. I need to expand my wall around that horn. The horn automatically moves up. But anyway. So I can't put road in between on either side of that horn. So thankfully they can just run right through it. But I can't build over here because I can't connect the roads to anything. See how long that took? Ooh, we got one of those two guys to get. Might as well while we're here. 47 seconds. See, so my point is that the travel time is dependent on distance, and if you're gonna, the only ones you have to worry about that travel time crap are these ones that need refilling, which would be your charcoal and your tavern, which I conveniently have right next door to these workers' huts. So that takes like 2 seconds, other than having to go get the supplies over here in the industrial zone, which I'm still deciding on whether I want to reformat this to optimize their travel speed. I just started considering the travel speed after I formatted all this, because all those charcoal places were over here near the charcoal storage. So I got these 2 charcoal storage facilities, and they were in this green the square right behind them. So what they produce goes directly to storage real quick, you know, but you don't actually do any transporting from that to storage, so that didn't matter. What mattered was getting the goods to the charcoal place. So like I said, I brought them closer to the workers, and now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do about altering the storage in their route. It means I might have to change a lot. I gotta move a lot of these and change the whole layout of that strip right there, because that all needs to be all of the storage needs to be closer to the workers' huts, because anything they build, they run to those storage units first to get materials before they go to build anything, which I hadn't considered. So that'll be probably my next infrastructure change in the future. Let's see, I got that bull, so let's just get the reward. We've got a bunch of other stuff we can do, but I'm not about to do that right now. I'm just chilling. I don't want to leave the castle and have to come back and kill those guys again. So, so what have I got going on for build times? We got a 2 hour 43, 2 hour 58, and a 3 hour 30 minutes. So we probably won't be doing much building on this stream. As the further up you get, the longer these builds take. Of course, there are speed ups, but I've used a fair share of them, and I don't want to wipe out my my stock of those. What is this? Ads. See, I upgraded a training ground to level 9. You get your rewards. Follow your red dots, man. Get your freebies. Get all your stuff. Oh, that reminds me. Another thing I've learned today, or figured out, I kind of realized, was I sort of knew, but I didn't know exactly how. Not the mail, not that. Sorry. In the your bag, You got all these resources that you've been gathering, right? Well, what about the chests and the packs that aren't open? They're in your bag. So I got all these resource packs still that I've never even opened. And those are just the resource packs. If you look here, you also have speed ups. Those will be, or those aren't like open now and get them. Those are the ones you have total. That's like an inventory list. The resource ones has a lot of stuff you can open. Like these chests. Like, let's use a chest. I've got a bunch of them, but let me just open one. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of stuff in here. And you got your buffs. And for those who don't know, this is where you find your teleport. Right? Advanced teleport is the one that you tell where you want to go. There's another teleport that's random. The random teleport just puts you anywhere. For those in my alliance, in our alliance, if you don't know how, this is where you can get that. You look in your bag and see what you have for teleports. And if you have the advanced teleport, we highly, highly recommend that you look for our territory. We have an alliance territory now. It's not very big, but we do have some space. You know what I mean? Pile in. Because with all these other big guys fighting, they're looking to farm and regain resources and kill troops for points for their events and stuff. So you really need to get into this alliance, into the territory, because when they do come to plunder you, they don't take your resources. They can't get your resources in your territory. They can kill your damn troops. Boy, can they kill your troops. Like I said, I got my first ass spanking today. So and I was surprised when I started reading the mail that for the second time I've been attacked in the whole game, no resources were plundered. I don't know why the first time. I think there was a buff for so many days when you first start. I can't remember, but this recent one is because I was in the territory. There's a territory buff, a resource buff, or something like that. But they will kill your troops. So train as many troops as you can. And that's another thing. Oh, go back in there. I didn't want to go all the way back. Here in the bag, I probably don't have any. I just used them all. Yeah. There's any in here? It was either in the resources or in the others. Anytime you get receive a gift and it says like 60 troop recruited, 60 troop recruits, blah blah blah, 60 light arrow recruits, they didn't end up in your battalions. They're in here still, like a box that need to be opened still. I had a shit ton of them, so thankfully I found those after I lost like 100,000 something power from losing troops from being attacked, and I figured I'm back up to the power I was at, and then some now, actually, you know, real fast. But I had a bunch. I had a bunch. I mean, like, look at these dragon chests. I have 371. These dragon whisper chests. I don't know where I got them from. I don't, like, it's just stuff I keep clicking on and collect, you know what I mean? I figure it was going into inventory, but it's not. You still have to open the damn things. Unbelievable. Let's just open one. A 15-minute training speed up, dude. This is where you get all your goodies, dude. Check your bag. Check your bag. I couldn't believe how much stuff I had friggin' accumulated. I knew I was hoarding stuff. I didn't know it was that bad. So I did go a little mental and use a lot of stuff because I found a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to beef up after that attack. Main thing would be this watch. No, was it the watchtower or no? Yeah, it's the watchtower. On everything you click on, look for the info button, the I, the details, and read that the orange lettering. The arrow tower attacks invading enemies, but your enemies can't attack it. This is how you fight back, right? This is the one that fights back when they come and attack you. If this is high enough, you won't lose so many troops. You really want to upgrade your watchtower. Unfortunately, it costs these things called alloy bar. And I have a feeling eventually when you upgrade a blacksmith or something, you'll be able to make them, I hope. But for now, the only way to get them is gems. And I just went through a frenzy. I don't know if you can see the number. The screen's so small, but I pretty much spent all my gems. I had like tens of thousands of gems, and I finally used them all up. I also learned something else today. Let's collect a gift. Hold on. And a lot of these, I don't know what I did to achieve them. I'm just playing and doing this stuff, and it accumulates, remembers what I did, and if I happen to do the stuff that are requirements for this event or that event, you know, they just pop up. Just claim them. Let's see, a lot of that stuff went into the bag. It went into the bag, not into my inventory. It went into the bag. Isn't that crazy? You still got to open that. So that's why I was wondering, where's I keep getting all these resources. Where the hell are they? I found them. Let's see, any other red dots up here while we're here? No. That's just a store. And what do you spend for this? Upgrade 3 hospices. Oh, that's another challenge. To level 12. Alright, so I have been collecting these apparently for upgrading your nursing stations, your hospitals. Again, just clicking on claim, not really reading what the hell I did to do it. Just, okay, cool, thank you, claim, claim, claim. Now I'm starting to, you know, like, what did I do to get that? How do I get more? What do I need to do to get more? So I've been looking into, you know, trying to get more, pay more attention. Ooh, I got some alliance notification. Ooh, we have a gift in the alliance thing. Ah, yes. I rallied with an alliance member against a giant, and we get a gift. Some 5-minute speed ups, man. I'll take it. Alright, what I was going to tell you a second ago, I also learned something new today. Now, I don't remember when or how, but I got into this decoration thing. I think it has something to do with... Oh, that's not it. Where is it? It was right here a second ago. I thought I had this all laid out so I could find stuff, and now I can't, for the life of me, find the decorating committee. That's the VIP store. It's the fortress. Here's something about the defense thing. You go into garrison here, and you can click on the right side. It says join defense. The green arrows. See these? If you turn them all off, because we were thinking, you know, if you just don't defend, you won't lose your troops. So, like, the territory is saving our resources. What if we don't defend? Does that save our troops too? Turn them all off, and you go to the last one. It says, after you cancel the defense, you will not be able to defend. When you are attacked by other players or marauders, you will definitely fail. Definitely fail. If you lose the battle, the part of troops that did not participate the battle will be wounded. I don't know if that means at least you'll be able to heal them if your healing capacity is what can handle the number of troops that get wounded or not, but I say screw it. It'd probably just a better bet to defend and go down swinging, you know what I'm saying? You probably save more troops doing it that way. You still lose troops. You still get wounded. But without it, you definitely all pretty much will get, wiped out. So I'm just going to leave them on. But what I was going to say is I'm looking for this decoration. There's a decorating building. That's the bar, and that's the tavern. There it is. No, that's the architecture. Yeah. I was looking for the word decorate. It's architecture. The decoration is the button. You click on decoration, and you get all this weird stuff. And I don't know how, but I ended up grabbing something. What is it? Castle, Legion, Castle, Chat, Decoration. If it was one of these or something. I really want to get one of those. Like, I want one of the trees. But it was something like this. Somewhere, some screen that came up, clicking on something. I don't know. And I ended up getting this constellation thing. And the weird thing about this is, like, I couldn't figure out. You click on it. There's an enter button. So let's go look in it. There's like another whole room, right? Like, what the heck? Look at this. This is huge. And I'm like, what the heck is this for? Well, then they started this challenge thing. Which one is it? This one? One of these things. This one? I can't from freaking... This one. The set sail thing. And somehow, just by playing, somehow I met the criteria twice now. And I earned these coral things. Okay, and I'm like, what the hell are those? Well, then I was looking at another Alliance member. I can't remember if it was Abo. It was one of our members. I was looking at their castle, just checking out, seeing how other people are dealing with stuff, seeing how they're building, and seeing how well they're... Anyway. And he had these little blue things. I'm like, what the hell? And I zoomed in. I'm like, oh, those are those little coral things. He must have learned how to upgrade them or something, because you can upgrade. There's an upgrade button. You can put them back in storage and not have them displayed. I don't know why you'd want to do that, because they're buffs. They have a purpose. They're not just decoration. Where did I find that? If we click on it, upgrade. So you can upgrade. I don't know how. I don't know what it takes to upgrade it. Let's try. Resource is not enough. What resource? It doesn't explain. I don't know. But there was... I don't know what I just pushed. Okay, that's not it. Was it this one? Yeah, see, it was Abo. Okay. Somehow I got an info button out of this screen somewhere. And I don't remember how I got it. It's not the full screen mode. But so I got in here, and there's some information on the corals. That's where I got them from. So I went back and looked at that. It says the clusters of coral are so fascinating. Max level attribute. Here we go. Now we have a purpose. Their attribute. Max wounded bonus plus 350. Level 1. Decoration zoned. I have 10. Max wounded bonus. That increases the maximum number of wounded troops that'll fit in your hospitals. So not only does leveling up increase their capacity, these decorations increase the capacity somehow. And here's this. Okay. There was a screen, I believe, that showed you the max level, all the different levels, and how much the buff increases. Let's see if I can find out. No, not the leaderboard. Oh wait, what's up top? Province ranking now. I found it somewhere else. Anyway, so the higher you level them up. Oh, I know. Oh, where was it? Ah, yes, it was in this one. And it was... No, this isn't it. This is where I got the constellation one, somehow. That's cool looking. These are like skins and stuff to go around your castle on the world map. I mean, that's fine and dandy, but right now I don't think I really want to stand out. What is that one? Can change the background. Oh, the borders. Gotcha. There's so much stuff you can do in here. Oh, change your peace buff. That's what it looks like when you use a peace buff and cannot be attacked. That's what it looks like if you get a exchange it for a thing, but it's not permanent. Some of these aren't permanent attributes; they're only short-time use. I've got a couple that I could use, but I just don't want to. Oh, I'm on the right track. Oh, it was in here. There we go. We're getting somewhere. There's the info button I was looking for. I think. Yes. The attribute. Plus 40 at level 1. Each. Or something like that, right? And you can level them up. And that max capacity level plus 350 at max. You know what I mean? It's an actual buff. All of these are. And that's weird. I just something I haven't really gotten into in some of these more detailed games before, and I find it kind of neat. But I really want a tree. I like that one. I don't know if you can hear that. My sound is twitching hard. It's skipping really bad. It's the screen share software called Reflector 4 that allows me to show you my iPhone screen on my Windows computer. In case anyone was wondering how the heck I'm doing this. So that's a nice decoration. Looks like somebody's house. Look at all these themes, you know? It's just cool stuff. Oh, that's a good... There we go. Burning Man. Zodiac Dragon. A little oasis. We got... There's some cool stuff in here. This one had a tree I wanted, I think. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Ooh, ah. It's probably boring as heck, but I think it's pretty neat. Look, it's the Reaper. Archangel or something. I mean, there's some pretty detailed. These are pretty snazzy, man. What is that supposed to be? That looks like a bug. Something ain't working on that one. Anyway, so yeah, those are actually buffs. I was surprised that I could actually figure that out. Oh, see, I left the castle apparently. We got bad guys in here again, the Marauders. Thieves. Look at them all right here, too. What are they doing? Come on, get them all. Attaboy. Oh, there's some more over here. Oh, there's still more here, too. Oh. Help, help. Help is on the way. Oh dear. There's more. There's more. We got all these ones. Getting those ones. Oh, there's more up here. We missed one. Sending help. So about that ass spanking. Apparently these larger alliances have these events on the weekends, like I said, and they come after the lower end to feed, basically, to fuel their progress. And the guy that farmed me was actually at least nice enough to carry out a conversation with me in the mail and explain that, you know, these big alliances do this on the weekends. Of course, he was kind of crass about it, but he said, you know, if you want to survive, you need to either put up a shield or join me. Like, I can't do that, dude. I can't go joining another alliance. I'm the leader of this alliance. I created this alliance. I'm not disbanding. Hell, if I end up going it completely alone, I'm not leaving this alliance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for the long haul. Whether we were any good at it or not, who knows? Look, all these troops I can upgrade. All these lower level troops, the 2s, the 3s, those all came from boxes I didn't know I had. Those are free troops, and I'm promoting them. Look, that only took 45 seconds. Upgrade them and create the higher level troops that you have. I think mine, the highest level right now I'm at is 5. And I almost want to keep some of the lower level ones, because the higher level ones, their marching speed decreases the higher level you get. And I think it's because of all the armor. So their marching time, they get slower and slower. Oh, Dragon, help me with that. Well, we did finish some builds. Oh my gosh. I didn't think we were gonna finish any of these builds during the stream. I didn't think I was gonna be on here long enough. Oh, I oughta streaming at the moment. If anyone is interested. Just letting Alliance members know I'm live streaming if they want to check it out, if they wanted to come in. Oh, I gotta probably... What is this? Let's close this. I got... Yeah... Oh, that one. There. Comments. Comment section on the screen if anybody wants to ask, has any questions about the game. You know, I mean, I don't know everything. I'm just learning, but I'm figuring stuff out, you know. And if you ask and I don't know, I'm going to try to figure it out because I'm going to want to know too, right? So maybe it's a question I haven't even thought to ask yet. That's getting kind of loud. I can't tell what the mix is, so let me just see about changing something. That's not what I wanted to change. Oh dear. There it is. I wanted to do the tall because on YouTube I'm also doing the vertical format, and when I do the vertical format, the comments cover my selfie cam. But I think if I put it in tall, I think everything will be good. Be really cool. That's not what I was looking for. I'm screwing around. Looking to see if there's a way to resize this. The selfie, you can't see the cursor I'm pointing around. The selfie camera, because it's so small compared to the I'm dubbing with this. I should have set this up beforehand. Let's try this. Uh-oh, that made something worse. And then this. Oh, everything's bouncing and it's not going where I want it to. That's a little bit better. Anyway. I don't want to make it too big for the vertical format. It covers up stuff on the other side now. Whatever. What happened to it? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Well, good golly, I saved it. It didn't save. I guess we'll go with this one. Huh. I have no idea what you're seeing as I'm editing my friggin' layout of the stream during the live stream, you know. I guess that'll have to... Let's save that. And where'd it go? I believe that's it right there. I think I found it. That's the other one. We'll go with that. The freaking game died. I wasn't touching it enough. Hey, did you see that? If you go back and pause it and scan that, you can find all my all of my socials, all my channels are on that QR code. I usually have it up in the corner, but you can only have one logo, and I wanted to put my gaming logo up. So let's get to this. So anyway, I've got a bunch of workers free right now. What do I want to build up next? I really want to build this up. Help my friends, help my alliance. But I don't have those alloy things. Alloy bars. Help your allies. Oh, here's another thing we can talk about if your alliance members are watching or whatever. If you're in the alliance, you must have the alliance button. Push that alliance button. You see that little spinny globy thing? It says Technologia. Technologia. The technology. Click on these. Currently, we've made it to level 1 on the left side, the green one. We finally filled with donations. This one took food, donating food to unlock the research. Now we're researching it. Once it's done, we'll have that and we'll get the points we need. But also, I want to, now that those two are at least have begun the beginning stages, we need to start thinking about this one. Combat. Go to the combat tab. This is increases alliance member gathering speed. I don't know if that means gathering to each other to like help each other, or just gathering in general, like gathering of resources. Because when you gather resources, sometimes it'll say like 10,000 food and 10,000 alliance food gathered. So they're not just gathering your stock; they're gathering for the alliance too now. So you know, participate. Look what you're doing and help us. Like right now, I've got 5 donations available. Cause I do it all the time. If I have only one, I'll do it. I keep checking. So I've already got the other one going. So I'm gonna donate. This one, level 1, is requiring food. It's only 1,500 food. You guys are, you know what I mean? We're talking tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of food in our inventories. Not all, you know, not all of us have made it to the millions yet, but it's not that unachievable. You should see the numbers the big players are getting. It's insane. But yeah, it's only 1,500, and I'm gonna hit them all 5 times. And if you don't have enough to donate, you can use gems. Gems help too. I don't know exactly how much it increases per gem, but I've used some. I just used a bunch of mine to finish the last one off and get the research going. Over here, in the develop side, I got that one. I started that one. I got the research started. And that increases, remember, building speed. I don't know if that's building alliance buildings or member building speed, meaning your personal building speed in your castle too. So this stuff isn't just like for the alliance, for everybody. This stuff helps increase. These are extra buffs for everybody. We all contribute and we all get the buff. I don't know if people understand that quite yet. It's not like they're going to give up all their food and then we're going to go use it for something. You know what I mean? You know, some of us higher players are going to use that food for something. We don't have access to it. That's not where the alliance resources are. These donations are to create buffs that benefit us all. Instead of you researching one thing on your research trees to gain your buffs, this is another tree of buffs, but it benefits everyone in your alliance. So please, I can't stress enough. You see these things open, donate to them. And I believe there's recommendation. You can see that up top it says leader recommended or something. I think I did that way back in the beginning. I clicked on all three of them because they're the basic ones, the very first three. I said, just donate to any one of these three guys. Get them started. You know what I mean? So I recommended all of them. I highly recommend the defense one now that we're starting to see people attacking and stealing our goods, or trying to, killing our people. We need to start working on defense and combat. Joint combat. We can start helping each other, helping defend each other. We can reinforce. If someone's coming towards your palace, you know, if your sentry is high enough a level, you can see when they're coming. You let me know. I can, you know, send a march over there to reinforce, and some of my guys will die instead of yours. You know what I mean? I'll help. I'll take some of your numbers away. And if there's enough of us, we can kick their butts back to wherever they came from without taking any damage, you know? It's all about participating and helping each other. And the gains are for all of us. It's not just for the people running it. It's everyone in the alliance. These gains go to you. That's why it's beneficial when you're in an alliance to be loyal and then stay there. Because those gains, you don't take those with you if you leave and go to another alliance. You get whatever they've got set up. So help us set up and build everybody up, okay? This is what it's for. I'm just kind of into it, and I'd like to see more players that are at least somewhat into it, you know? So I've been trying to mention in the chat rooms that I'm on live to get more personal, because it's hard in the chat room. Some people don't even know how to get the chat room, like, I think when it comes up stock, I think the chat at the bottom of the screen looks like that. That's like the world chat. And if that's all they're seeing, they're not even getting our messages on, you know what I mean? We're trying to shout out to people in the chat room, hey, you know, we need to start doing this. We need help with this. So, and I think that part of the reason is they don't even know how to do this stuff yet, and they don't even know how to see where we're telling them to do this stuff yet. They need to discover this stuff at this point. So once you're in an alliance, you have an alliance only chat. You need to turn that on, because we're constantly on there, those of us that are pretty active anyway. And once you have it, that's the chat that's on the bottom. Now, if you have the military intel building, where are you? This one right here. These are all the different wars, like major stuff going on all around with the big alliances. And the point I was getting to with that is yeah. I even forgot where I was going with that. Something about... Oh, yeah, if you have that building, there's like a push notification. So if you have Alliance chat up, sometimes it'll pop up and tell you about a war going on. It's like a world chat kind of thing. Don't get them confused. And sometimes when you fire it up, it stays on that. You have to click back over to the Alliance and put it back on Alliance chat. There's some weird stuff that happens. These challenges are really cool. I need to perform 5 successful rapid productions, and I need to kill Marauders 3 times. Well, that's the easy one. Rapid production is interesting. All your resources have rapid production. They have this durability and a success rate. If you fail, you have to repair the resource building. You want to wait till the durability is at 100. But I try to wait till it also has a success rate of 100. Just let it do the full cooldown after doing it, because let me see if I'll do one. I'll do one. Oh, that one succeeded. Okay. A failed demonstration. Let's try the other one. That one succeeded. Okay. Let's try a farm. Heck, I might get the reward. That succeeded. How many did I need? 5? That one succeeded. Let's try a different. Let's not hoard all the resources. Let's try. Ooh. Let's try some ale. Ooh, let's help a friend real quick. Mad Mong, what's up? Try the rapid. That one succeeded, and that little challenge thing in the corner. See how it's shiny now? It's extra glowing. It means, hey, you have a notification. You got something. Go claim it. I got one more to go. I gotta kill 3 Marauders. I should be building buildings instead of chatting away. Oh, here we go. Here's the upgrade. The promotions. I've only got 6 more of these guys left to promote. Let's promote them. Less than a minute. I'm so scattered. I forgot where I was going. Oh, help, help, help. Help is on the way. Oh, yeah. This crafting thing, man. Craft as many of these damn materials as you can. You're gonna need a bunch. I just learned something else about this stuff today, I think. If you go into the... Oh, let me move over. If you go into the depot... How about up? There. See the depot button? This is the stock, what you've made. And see this color, different color borders? I don't have enough to show you an example right now, but you merge these things and create different colors. The different colors are different quality grades. Hey, Hanma K51 or 5i. I'm sorry, my eyes are getting bad. I've been welding all week. Just welding solid all week. How you doing? You recently subscribed to the channel. Thank you. Are you a player? Do you play this game, Rise of Castles? I'm happy to see it. A new subscriber. Kudos. Thank you. How did you find us? Well, there. I finally got to see the on-screen chat. It's one of the new features here on StreamYard. State 6. State. Everybody's been saying, is it state or slate? I thought it was slate. So I thought these were all different slates. No, it does say state, doesn't it? Oh, see, my eye, like I said, I've been welding all week. My eyes are just strained right out. Wow. Kind of make me feel a little dumb there for a minute. Thank you for actually clarifying that for me. I thought it was slates. I thought they're like different servers. I thought they were just calling them slates, like slates of tiles on this map. So, okay, so see, state 677. I've never looked into other states. Wow, there are so many. Oh, there's the 700s. 5, 8, 7, 8. Going kind of the wrong way here. 7, 11, 7, 12. Where are the 600s? 9s. And they're not in any kind of order then, are they? They're kind of random. They're sort of grouped together by number, but not entirely. 4, 5, 7. 6s. I found 6. Oh, I got it. I figured it out. Okay. I was too high. Like 6. This is interesting. I'm learning something new. I'm learning about the different states here. So I'm just curious. 6, 7. Do you have a Discord channel? No, I don't have a Discord or very many connective. I don't know what you would call them, apps. I do a few social medias, and that's about, you know, and not even just the basic, like Facebook, YouTube. I dabble in Twitter, very little, but I'm sort of on Twitter once in a while. I'm kind of on the fence about Twitter because they're in Amazon. I'm not a big fan of the Amazon conglomerate, but we won't go into that. We won't go down that rabbit hole today. I'm not here for that. Not here for ranting. I mean, I'm not even ranting about getting my ass spanked today by a friggin' higher. There you, Emperor is King Nikolai. Am I pronouncing that right? 677? Is that what you said? Yeah, that's it. Unless I'm not looking at a 6, it might be. Yeah, that's right. Can people go into the different slates and look around, or does that affect your game? Does that like screw you up in some way? I've never tried going into another one before. I can. I don't even know what one I'm in. How do I go back? Can I just push home and go back afterwards? Wouldn't that be funny if I can't get in, can't get back to my own? That's the first time I've looked at someone else. Oh, I gotta help an alliance member. Cool, so I am still connected to my alliance at least. King Nikolai. King of Chaos. Oh, that sounds ominous. I love the friggin' skin there. That's cool. That's the eagle or the crow. I like that. Looks kind of empty. Is this just another one of the glitches I've been noticing? Like, it looks really empty. Oh, there is an arena. Okay. Oh. What is that? Oh. I'm starting to see a few other things if I zoom in. Ooh. Where'd the arena go? I don't even know. It's an alliance arena, right? I just saw one of those. I've never seen. I just learned of that myself. What is that? Throne battle. Ooh. Yeah, I'm zoomed way in. I'm still not seeing very much. Oh, there they are. Oh, now they're popping up. It wasn't populating. See now? See how they're popping up now? It wasn't populating. There was something wrong with it. Okay. Wow, what is that bubble? Cool. Oh, look, the Trojan horse. That's a cool skin. What is that? I like the fireworks. I lost sight of that friggin'... Every time I zoom in, it... Where did it go? Oh, who is that? You guys got some cool stuff. You guys must have been playing for a while on this one. Must be an older state. With Yeti skin. I'm never gonna find it, dude. I can't even find the people that attack me on my state. I'm not gonna be able to find this. And I don't want you throwing out coordinates. I don't want to throw any bad juju your way. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Thank you for sharing that. That girl is an event. I thought so, something like that. That's pretty cool. Thank you for sharing that. I wasn't brave enough to just click on that. I was afraid it would, like... Sometimes you get warnings where it says if you do this, you can no longer go back, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I didn't want to click on something I wasn't involved in yet. I figured if the game wanted me to do something there, it would prompt me to when I got to that level. Yeah, I just started, and I played another game similar, Dragons of Atlantis, so I get it. So I built really fast. I've been at this for maybe a week and a half, just building like crazy, and now I'm like kind of concentrating on all the research and the logistics. Now that I've got some infrastructure, you know what I mean? I want to try to make myself defensible. That's the word I'm looking for. So a long ways to go. I got only a week or so in, and I think I'm the highest level player in my alliance right now. And not doing, this game before, not knowing anyone or anything. I just, instead of joining alliance, I created one, you know what I mean? And instantly, like, I couldn't believe how fast it filled up. There seems to be a lot of players, but they don't seem to be as active as you would like. The begging? What begging? I don't understand that one. That comment. The begging is hard. I mean, maybe that's a feature I haven't gotten to yet. See, I'm still trying to unlock the extra hero slots in my legions. You know what I mean? I got ways to go. Now, there's another tip I've been trying to tell people. You have all these items beginning. Yes. Okay, thank you. I was like begging. I'm like, what am I begging for? Don't scare me. Trying to give people tips as I learn stuff, and I kind of realized playing other games like this that all these resources and things that they give you that stay like in your bag, that aren't in your inventory, like at the top of your screen. Don't just open that stuff if you don't need it. Just open it like I just did right now when you need it. and only as much as you need. That way, when people come to rob you, they don't get all of it. You know what I mean? At least you have something to fill back up with after you get taking it in the rear, you know? Stuff like that. Like, I just recently figured out I wasn't optimizing my farms properly. I got that all straightened out. So I got these water wheels in the farms all glowing. And that was the tip too. Like, half of them were glowing, the other half weren't. Like, what the hell did I do wrong? So I got that all straightened out. Just trying to streamline stuff a little bit. Like, trying to find certain buildings. Like, when you don't, you've only just started playing, all of a sudden you get like 15, 20 friggin' buildings, and you're like, which one do I upgrade to do this, and which one do I upgrade to, like, how do I get to here? And it tells me to use the alliance. Where's that building? Which one was that? So I'm getting used to it. I'm getting the hang of it, and I've started formatting it so I can find them better. But yeah, just chilling for now. I think I'm gonna. I got so much I need to do. Apparently I've upgraded these guys' potential since they've come home. I can top them off to a new higher level, thank goodness. The more the merrier, right? I'm trying, thank you. It does. I've been trying to get it set up good. See, I'm glad I'm not the only one that realized that. You friggin' don't unload all your goods into your city and use it as you need it. Yeah, I've been trying to optimize. Like, I think either right before I went live, I moved my charcoal from way over here near their storage unit closer to where I have my workers' homes, the workers' huts, so that the delivery time for the stuff being delivered for the transport is quicker. And that's what I had already done that to my tavern. That's why the tavern's right next to them, because they just. But then I realized they still have to go to the storage units first, so I need to rethink their path and incorporate the storage units in between the places they need to deliver to. You know what I mean? So I might be shuffling stuff around again a little bit more. I'm OCD like that. Because that whole row, this row right here, that straight line, that's ladder looking thing, that's all storage units. So no matter what the guys do, they got to go to one of those buildings before they build anything. At first I was just thinking of, the stuff you have to transport to. But then I thought, they still have to go from when they get their stuff to build too. They don't just go to the building and start building. They go get material, and then, so that's part of their path. What's my name in the game? My name in the game is the same as like my music, and I go by the name Psycho7, SYKO7. If you look me up on YouTube, again, under Psycho7, you'll find my music channel. It's been a little bit while since I've done live streaming on that one, but I have some albums out and stuff. If you want to, investigate more, stalk me a little bit, whatever. But yeah, that's what I go by, the Psycho7, SYKO7. I made Retro G7 after I realized that my videos and my gaming and my music, all that, were so clusterfucked that you couldn't find anything. So I made a new channel, and it took me forever to get all my gaming videos out and separated and set up 2 different channels for that stuff. So that's why this isn't under the name Psycho7, because I already have the music channel under Psycho7. And I like playing a lot of the older games, like Nintendo, old computer, Commodore 64 games and stuff, sometimes on live stream as well as new games and stuff here too, like PlayStation 4 games at least. just recently started learning how to live stream my iPhone on my computer, so now I've been dabbling in a couple of mobile live streams, and it's just something to do. Yeah, they do take a while to transport the resources. Oh, I'm not paying attention. That's why I started to optimize their location compared to where the workers come from. It drastically improves how long they friggin' take to get stuff done. But typically I should have put the homes in a central location and like spiraled it out so everything was an equal distance from everything. But maybe another day I could. That'll be a total reconstruction. It's gotten so big now, I don't know if I can go that far as redoing that format. And I hate these guys. Every time I leave the city, you gotta come back and kill these guys. Does that annoy anyone else? It's like, come back with something in mind to do, and like, oh wait, before I do that, I gotta make sure these guys are all gone so I don't steal my shit, my stuff. There's one. And another one. Jeez, there's one right there. I didn't even see him. Is that another one? No, that's a tree. I've seen some of these guys hiding in some really sneaky places. I had one guy, he was hiding behind the wall right next to the gate, and I just happened to be like, I was trying to do something with that road back there, and I deleted the piece of wall next to the gate, and there's some kind of glitch when you do that, so only half the gate shows up on the screen after that. And when I did that, when half the gate disappeared, there was a bad guy standing behind it the whole time. If I hadn't made it glitch like that, I would have never have found him standing there. It was you can't see him behind the wall if he's standing right there. So sometimes if you just randomly tap there, just in case, the dragon will show up and kill him. You know what I mean? I've even found some just like randomly tapping, moving, and all of a sudden the dragon goes and attacks like 3 finger taps away. Like, what was that? Like, oh, I didn't even see him. And again, I leave the charcoal in the red mostly because I don't have a demand for the charcoal and I don't need it consuming all my wood. So if it starts getting low, I feed 1 or 2 of the charcoal places just to keep some going. And leaving them in the red does not affect happiness. You notice I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got like 1 of them completely red. 3 of them are about to go there. And you check the happiness, still 100%. Now if you do that with the tavern, it drops. But you can let the charcoal go. It doesn't affect the population growth at all. I did notice that. It was bugging me because I was going through wood like crazy. Kept trying to, keep transporting to these things, and all of a sudden I got no friggin' wood left. I wonder what the hell happened. And yet I've got like 1.5 million friggin' charcoal. Like, what the hell? Where did that? I didn't need all of that. So that was a waste of wood. So build them and level them up, but don't feed them all the time. That's my recommendation. I mean, it might be different at higher level. There might be more demand at a higher level than I am now, but for now, I mean, it's way too much for what I've got. So, do you have the event called Clash of Provinces? Upgrading zone commemoration technology? I don't even know what that is yet. Whatever the tree that's on, I probably haven't even come close to seeing it. It's probably way down the tree before that I haven't seen. And Clash of Provinces, that's probably a state specific. Some of the events I think are state specific. Right now I've got a set sail event. Whatever. That's the honor exchange. No, that's just a friggin' ad or something. Token of honor. We have the Starry Sky going on right now. And theme decoration collection underwater, whatever that thing is going on. The Grand Voyage Festival. Some of these I don't understand yet, so I haven't really participated other than by accident on some of this stuff. I just, for the most part, just keep following the red dots, and unless it's a store, I click on it. Friggin' like, if it says claim, freebie, gift, I'm all for it. The start of the game was pretty smooth. It was pretty easy. The only issue was there's no like tutorial period. You just kind of crash and burn, figure it out as you go. Thankfully, having played Dragons of Atlantis for a while, I don't even want to get into that. I get the whole idea. I get the gist. I understand most of it and the format wise, and it's just a matter of specifics for this game. Like these research trees kill me, dude. Especially the military ones. If I'm researching like something for the military, it should cover every branch of every military, not each individual marching legion needs their own friggin' research tree. So what? I'm gonna train these bowmen different than I'm gonna train those bowmen. Like what? What kind of bullshit is that? Man, that makes it take forever. And just to show you how early I am in the game, dude, this is the first friggin' Research Legion 2. I haven't even got to the commanding banner yet. Okay? I've only got like one hero in the Legion. Somehow I've got 3 on one of them, but I don't even know how I did it because that commanding banner is not unlocked on that. Let's see. Legion 1. Oh, I do have commanding banner on Legion 1. It didn't... This game has been so buggy. That wasn't... Like an hour and a half ago, it didn't say that. It didn't show that I had made it that far. I mentioned it to the forum or the game, however you contact the game and let them know stuff's going on. I was just giving a heads up because I wanted to say there's no Jolly Roger flag. For your country of origin, where you're from. I was like, what about those of us who aren't particularly happy with where we're from? We'd rather fly the friggin' Jolly Roger. How come the Jolly Roger's not an option? They actually got back to me pretty freaking quick, like 20 minutes or so after I sent the message, and they liked the idea. They said, unfortunately, state specific, it might not be available to change the flag, and they would definitely mention it to their team or whatnot. And I also mentioned, by the way, I'm loving the game, but god damn these bugs. I have to keep shutting it down and reopening it to... Stuff disappears, stuff doesn't happen after I do something. I gotta shut it off, close it out and reopen the app and let it load again, and then all this stuff happens. It's been kind of weird, but I told them all I gotta do is close it and open again, so I'm not that concerned about it. I'm not that disgruntled about it. I'm just saying I like the game. It's just, man, a lot of bugs in here right now. Oh, dude, I'm doing a more of a well balanced. I'm not focusing on one thing and boosting it all the way, and then another boosting it all the way. I'm trying to branch everything out at a certain pace that keeps up with the growth of the city, and hopefully at some point becomes significant enough to protect the damn city. I think it would take too long to focus on one, because it just is never ending. Like I think the Class Legion is the or is Legion 1 or Class Legion the first one you get? I can't remember. But Legion 1, I mean, you start the tree and it just keeps going. Like, the one I'm on now, it takes like 8-10 hours or something. I can imagine how long these ones are going to take. I'll be at this thing for a week just trying to get one of them up to speed, you know. I mean, I just barely. Yeah, the rapid production, one of the first ones. That's like the only thing I've filled so far. That's the only one. Everything else is zeros or, you know, less than 50%. Got a long ways to go. So that's why I'm not butthurt about getting my ass spanked today. I mean, it's expected, especially in this type of game. I have an issue when they get like bullied, respectably, you know, the ones that are bullies and they'll keep going, hit you and hit you and hitting you and hit you and hit you and hit you and hit you, and you know what I mean? Like, it makes the game not fun anymore. But again, we're just starting. We're gonna get hit. We're easy targets. I get it. So I'm not butthurt about it. I tried to chat with the guy that attacked me this morning, and you know, in good humor and, you know, just in good spirits. It's like, yo, hey, how's it going? I thought he was retaliating for something else, but he wasn't. It was just coincidence. And he's like, yeah, we got these events going on, and we killed troops for points and chests, and you're just in the way. I'm like, okay, I get it. And instead of like hitting me again and again, he ended up leaving. So I mean, it was respectable. I can deal with that. That was fun. It's just one of those things. But it's going to take a long time, a very long time. And yeah, consistency is. I mean, once something's sitting idle, you've wasted. Like, I've got 4 friggin' workers sitting idle right now because I'm just chatting. I've been playing all weekend. I'm about played out for the moment, as a matter of fact. That says repair? What's wrong with it? Oh, what? The consumption of stamina potions. Oh, that's where you get to that. I did it a different way. I got there a different way. I went here, clicked on stamina, and then hit repair. I didn't know there was an actual... Okay. I didn't know there was an actual tab for that somewhere. Just learned something new. See, that's how fresh I am to this game. I got a ways to go. And you need some kind of potions, which I have none of, so repairs are just gonna have to go the full cooldown period. But that's not what I clicked on it for. Oh, wait a minute. Equipment is that. Yeah, I knew that. I've been working on those. And the multicolors, the different quality. That's another thing that's going to take forever. I just learned how to make these items and turn those into a craft. And then I realized why they were different colors. They're different colors because they're different quality. I'm like, oh my. So now you got to make all these friggin' items. Make enough of them that you can merge them into different friggin' quality items, because it takes the different higher quality items to make the higher quality craft items. Like, this is gonna take forever. I appreciate it, but I'm good. I'm kind of partial to mine. Like I said, I'm the leader. I created this alliance, and it's nothing right now, but it'd be nice to see it become a name people know, because I'm using my album name to kind of self-promote my music. That's my name. My album is the name of my alliance, Civinity. Kind of a little shameless self-promo going on. Just bored. So yeah, look me up on iTunes, Psycho 7, the album Savinity. I've got different kinds of music. I've got EDM, I've got classical piano, concerto music, and I've got like instrumental guitar, solo rock stuff. The Savinity is the guitar stuff if you're into that. Just saying. I'm not sponsored by anything, so I gotta promote myself. I gotta do something somehow, somewhere. So what is this formation? Oh. See, there's so many different ways to get to stuff. That makes it confusing too. It took me a while to figure out how to get there. I had a half of a day panicking because I couldn't figure out how to get back to this friggin' screen. And then when I got here, I couldn't figure out how to do what I wanted to do because I forgot you had to hit the settings button. And now I just learned to get there. You just go to formation. Hello. And each one is Legion specific. That one kills me too. It took me a minute before I realized when you look at the label, class training ground. Training ground 2, so that's for Legion 2. Training ground, that it's all Legion specific. They broke it down so much it takes forever. But yeah, I do appreciate it. And you can gift a castle? How do you get more than one castle? That's what I'm curious. I've seen a lot of these with like the same names, but like this name Farm 1, this name Farm 2, this name Farm 3. Like, yeah, I get it. But how did you create the extra accounts? How did you build those? I'd really like to know. I remember doing it in Dragons of Atlantis. I had to create like different email accounts and shit to create all of them. And it was a nightmare. I think that was the only. I think there was another way to do it, but that's the way I figured out how to do it. Oh, I wish, but again, like I'm partial. I just started. I can't abandon everybody now. I'm loyal. A lot of the names that I've been seeing have been consistent, so I'm starting to feel a little loyalty to them, or an obligation, I guess you could say, because I started the damn alliance and they all jumped in. I'm hoping that they'd be safe, you know. And I was like, I'm doing the best I can. We got to learn together. We got to grow together. It's not gonna work if we don't do it together, because the alliance stuff is like 70% of our chances of survival. To be honest, those alliance research and stuff is just, and that's another thing, another whole research string. At least they didn't make that one take the freaking same string. You notice the like you can research from the institute or wherever that went, wherever I put that. But you can also research from some other one, and it took me a while to figure that out, that they're all in that button. They're all on the same queue, basically. You can't queue this one and that one and this one from all these different locations. They're all in the same queue slot, except for the crafting materials. That's its own separate research slot. And now we have the Alliance research slot as well. So just trying to keep it all straight, and maybe reiterate for new players, like especially my Alliance members. There's a lot of them, you know, maybe only a couple thousand power. They're really just beginners, or maybe they're young kids, or maybe they just don't know how to play. Maybe they don't really play. Maybe they're bots to make the game look more populated. But in case they need the information, I try to share it as I'm learning it. Try to help make more sense, so they can figure out how they want to plan their strategies, and understand maybe how I came to some of my ideas, or what, you know, how do I want to do. Look at these wars. These guys are crazy. Minus 350k, minus 360, minus 500k, dude. I got my butt spanked today, and I lost like a little over 100k, and that's like, ouch, dude. These guys are. We're not ready for them. Do you have the Viber? What's a Viber? If that's a dirty thing, I don't want. No. Yeah, we so for more castles. You can give away your castle? That is crazy. 9 million, yeah, that's crazy. See, to me, 9 million. You're talking like 9 million power or 9 million like in soldiers or whatever, right? That's freaking crazy. Yeah, I was that big out when I was playing Dragons of Atlantis. I had numbers like that, but there was one day I went through my email and I started. And at the same time, I had a calculator out, and I started adding the totals from my receipts from the game. You know those deals? Hey, friggin' troop pack, normally $20, now only $3.99. Oh, now only $2.99. Now only $15.99. That's how they get you. And I started going through with my calculator and my receipts, and after I passed the first $1,000 mark, I fucking. I shut it down. I quit the game. I was like, nope, I'm done. And I haven't played a game like this in probably 6 years or more. It's been several years since I played a game like this. So this is, I'm trying it again. I get kind of obsessed, but I'm really, really trying not to spend real money. I'm trying to do it the old school, grind it out. I bought one worker's hut for the $4.99. I went to go buy the second one, and it's $9.99 for the second one. Like, oh, there we go. It's starting. That's it. I'm not doing it. I've only bought the one, and I'm not paying for any more crap. If they don't offer a way to earn it the hard way, I'm not going to be involved in it. That's just the way it's going to be. Because that was ridiculous, dude. The first 1,000, and I still had screens worth of scrolling of receipts, okay? After the first 1,000, I was like, oh shit, I quit. Just saying. It's a money suck if you get too into it. And then that's when people get really butthurt, dude. They get so mad. Like, yeah, because you spent so much friggin' money on all those troops, and I just wiped them out in 3 seconds. No wonder you're such an asshole. I'm so mad. Now the whole alliance is after me. You know what I mean? It got really bad. It got so bad. And like me trying to spend money to keep up with the guys that spend a lot more than I did was even. That's what blew my mind. I was on the low end of the high guys. You know what I mean? These other guys, it's like, holy shit. How do you get the money to blow on all that? Kudos. There's hope then. You're proof that there's hope. Oh man, in the other game it was just they were so aggressive. There was no getting anywhere. You had to do it in order to be a contender and at least even stay in the game. It got so bad. And, oh, that's why it took me so long to get into another one of these games. I used to like the old Sim City. I've been trying like some of the civilizations on my computer now and then, but those are. I don't know. This is fun though, and it's on the mobile, so I can carry it around, play when I'm out having a smoke break and shit. Something to kill the time. Speaking of which, I'm approaching a 2-hour mark on this stream, and I really haven't done much. I appreciate you, Hanma. Like I said, my eyes, the little letters is killing me. Thank you for subscribing, and I appreciate the chat and the info. I mean, this is what I've been searching for. Even when I reached out to the guy that attacked me today, I was like, just, hey man, no offense, I get it, but I wouldn't mind seeking a friendship. We're new, and if there's any players out there that they don't want to join or don't want, don't need me to be joined in, but wouldn't mind being a friendly ally. We have those, right, in the game, right? You can have friends and enemies, right? So you don't have to join their alliance to be there to work together. So I was hoping to make some friends as well to kind of help everybody in the alliance start fitting in. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate you, Hanma K55i, for checking me out, and especially the live chat, dude. I've been so curious to see how that works since the StreamYard had got that upgrade. I've done the on-screen chat before, but now they've changed the formatting. You've got all these options and stuff. So yeah, thank you, appreciate you, and to anyone in my alliance who's been watching, I hope I helped in any way, and you catch the replay, check out some of the tips, with the farms, setting them up, the researching, and just, the little things I cover every now and then as I discover them. I hope they help. And as always, game on. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for hanging out with me. Peace.